Reds and Dan Vasquez. EHT, they have elected to defer to the second half. The Vikings will defend the end of the field furthest away from the scoreboard. So we're about to get it on. Paul Anderson will start at quarterback for the Atlantic City Vikings. As we take a look at Egg Harbor Township, they're going to come out onto the field first through a corridor of cheerleaders. And look at those numbers. They got a bunch of kids over there. And here come the Vikings. There's quite a few of them as well. Big rivalry here in Group 4 of the Cape Atlantic League. High school football 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, for Channel 2 stand
is I get to shoot the band, so these guys are shooting for their teams.
in remembrance of the attacks 8 years ago on this date
Shoot the game.
in New York City,
Now a moment of
Washington,
silence.
D.C., and Shanksville, Pennsylvania. We especially honor the victims, firefighters, rescue workers, all emergency workers, and the families affected by this tragedy. Thank you. Please remain standing and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem by the Atlantic City High School Viking Marching Band, directed by Mr. Darrell Robinson.
touchdowns in one game, and Keith Gray is no joke. He has woken up the Egg Harbor Township Eagles with a touchdown 14 seconds into this ball game. Atlantic City scores. Keith Gray for 6. And special teams making the difference right away. Matt Ireland out to hold for number 11. Ball Anderson, the quarterback. So all kinds of stuff can happen. You got 2 quarterbacks back there, Anderson and Ireland. Ireland takes the snap. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So Atlantic City, boom, 7-0, just like that. Well, didn't know about Keith Gray. You know about him now. And he's playing backup running back to John Marshall Robinson. But this kid, Keith Gray, can take it to the house every time he touches the football. Number 12, Kabir McCoy to kick off for Atlantic City. And it's a squib. Whistles blow. Let's see what the call is here. Maybe a little off. So a penalty against Atlantic City. It must have been offside. Coach White said they're not going to give Egg Harbor Township a chance to run that right back on him. So he squib kicks it. Let's see what he does this time. And another squib kick. That ball's bouncing around. And Egg Harbor jumps on top of it at the 35-yard line. Will it take over? 1st and 10, EHT.
Number 85, Matt Holbrook on the cover, puts the ball 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line.
11:46, so no time kicked off on that kickoff. Is that a new high school rule now? They don't run the clock on kickoffs? Oh, okay. I got you. So we got to touch the opposing team before the clock starts. A loss of about a half a yard. Johnson carries it. Actually, a loss of about a half a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and 10, no gain. Scott Miller hands the ball off to Johnson. Johnson goes around the left end. He's got a 1st down and more. And as we said, Egg Harbor Township has some fire.
touchdown.
And just like that, it's 7-6. So we're looking at a shootout here in Atlantic City tonight. Kick hits the crossbar, and it's no good. The score is 7-6.
The kick is no good.
With 10:56 left to go in the first quarter. Atlantic City up by 1. Not in the ball game now after running back the opening kickoff. Interesting move. Cody Midge back with John Marshall Robinson deep. With a little squib kick of their own. And the ball returned.
Ball picked up by Xavier Jackson
to the 36-yard line.
6-yard line.
Number 6, Xavier Jackson. Spread formation, and Anderson's going to keep it himself. He gets back close to the line of scrimmage.
Anderson with the ball, gain of 1 yard.
2nd down and 9 for the Vikings. Robinson to the left, gets the handoff, makes a move, and picks up about 3 yards, so that'll give Atlantic City a 3rd down and 6.
John Robinson with the run, up to the 40-yard line, brings up a 3rd and 6.
Anderson comes in with the play. The wideouts. Handoff again to Robinson and nowhere to go. A swarming Egg Harbor Township defense. It'll be 4th down for Atlantic City.
Robinson with a loss of 2. It brings up a 4th down for the Vikings.
4th and 6 for AC.
Ball was
There were a couple Vikings there, still a scrum going on. And Egg Harbor Township still has possession. It'll be second down. It all results in a pickup of about 5 yards. So second down and 5.
Illegal procedure against EHT.
So they'll move it back 5 yards, second down and 10 now for EHT. Again, Augustino in the backfield. Johnson goes into motion, and it's a keeper by the quarterback. He picks up about 4 yards. That's Scott Miller, senior, 6 foot, 175 pound quarterback.
Brings up a 3rd and 6.
He also plays defensive back for the Egg Harbor Township team. So he goes both ways. Miller, back to pass. He rolls to his right and decides to take it himself. And it looks like he has enough for the first down.
Scott Miller keeping the ball. Advances up to the 48-yard line.
So first down,
First and 10 for
EHT.
the Eagles.
7 minutes, exactly 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter here with the score 7-6. Atlantic City up by 1. Keith Gray took the opening kickoff all the way to the house. Handoff to Augustino, and he stopped for a gain of about 2 yards. That was Michael Pollock
Agostino with the carry for
on the tackle.
2 yards.
Miller with the pitch to Augustino. He takes it around the right side and gets another first down.
Agostino for a first down for the Eagles. Ball is on the 37-yard line of the Vikings.
Zach Augustino, part of a multi-pronged attack that Egg Harbor Township has this year. They've got some weapons, and they're going to attack you from all areas of the field. Bunch formation to the right. And they're going deep. And just over the head of number 31, Mark Capitola. I heard Coach Tony DeRosa on the radio coming into the game today. And that's offsides. All he had to do was reset. And he would have been all right, but that's offsides. Too many men in motion, illegal procedure. 5 yards and played it down over again.
Flag on the Eagles for an illegal shift.
Coach Tony DeRosa coming in said they were going to throw the ball downfield. They're going to stretch this Viking defense out, along with trying to improve on their running game. He says they really want to emphasize the run this year. But they'll take it downfield at a moment's notice. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the quarter. Miller back to pass again, and it's a little screen pass to Augustino. Michael Pollock and Keith Gray on the tackle. Gain of maybe 8 yards. That's going to bring a 4th down, 4th and 5.
And 4. Robinson on the carry for a loss of 3.
Robinson
Brings up 2nd and 13.
Bailey goes out into the slot at the behest of Anderson. And Anderson drops the ball. He's under pressure. And Anderson tackled for a big loss.
Tim Mason for the Eagles on the sack.
Anderson concerned with setting his players in the proper position,
Pushes the
not
Vikings back
concentrating
to
on
the
that football.
18-yard line.
And a big loss. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 20 for Atlantic City. AC in the spread. Anderson looks for a pass. He throws it downfield and overthrows his man, who's looking for a flag, but no flag there.
Incomplete pass brings up a 4th down for the Vikings.
Pass intended for Xavier Jackson. The X-Man. And 4th down. Atlantic City will punt it away. Deep to punt for Atlantic City is Ishmael Naji, number 89. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left to go in the quarter. Najee has it blocked. Touchdown, Egg Harbor Township.
Touchdown for the Eagles.
So I don't know who that was for Egg Harbor Township that recovered the ball. About half the team was there. They came through and Najee didn't really have much of a chance to get that off. Score now 12-7. EHT as they'll attempt the extra point. And Egg Harbor Township goes for 2, but timeout Atlantic City. So Atlantic City got the timeout in before the play started.
Timeout called by the Vikings.
And it looks like they were short a man. So Atlantic City with only 10 players on the field. And they had to get that timeout in because Egg Harbor Township was attempting to make this a 14-7 game with the 2-point conversion. We're going to take a pause for the cause. We'll be back with the extra point attempt in just a moment. All right, Egg Harbor Township back for the point after attempt. And they are indeed going for 2. And another whistle. Flag. Dead ball foul. EHT, and that's going to move it back to the 8-yard line.
Illegal procedure called against the Eagles.
And that is not going to make Coach Tony DeRosa very happy. And EHT determined to get this 2-point play. This is the 3rd time they've gone for it. Miller, back to pass. He rolls back to his left. He's still looking. He's got a man. Touchdown.
2-point conversion for the Eagles is good. Vikings with a 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
Ahmad Evans-Gordy, he wasn't up there to pick the ball up. He was up there to block. And we've got to change at quarterback for Atlantic City. Number 14, Matt Ireland in the game now for Atlantic City. So Coach Bobby Weiss not afraid to go to the bench. I wonder if this is what the Eagles are going to look like between McNabb and Vick. It's a handoff to John Marshall Robinson, and he goes nowhere.
Robinson with a loss of 1 brings up 2nd and 11.
Matt Ireland, who was injured last year, a good quarterback, just hasn't had a lot of playing time because of injuries. And he's hit hard right there as he tries to run the ball off tackle. No gain, so 3rd down and 11 for the Vikings. 1 minute 39 seconds left to go in the quarter.
Call is motion by the Vikings. Decline by the Eagles. Brings up 3rd and 11.
At center. Atlantic City with trips out to the